Hello there, survivors. Today I built this Rivendell inspired build in ARK Survival Ascended. I personally think it came out really nice. It's part of the medieval town me and my tribe are building on my community center, and I tried to incorporate a bunch of inspiration from the last homely house from the Lord of the Rings movies, and I think I captured the vibe quite nicely, but of course made some adjustments wherever I needed for it also being a base that I can use here at ARK. And yeah, as I said, I quite love the base. We got the house itself, which has a little bit of a dino pen on the inside. It's got some different rooms, like a tribe room, a lounge, my bedroom, of course, stuff like that. It's got some lovely gardens, some really cool places to enjoy the view, both of the town and the surrounding area, and a beautiful gazebo out there as well. Now, this is built using mostly Architect Structures Remastered, which is probably the best building mod out there, and a lot of paint. The decorations are from the RR Home Deco mod, as well as from the Western Deco mod, and a bunch of JVA landscaping for all the greenery around the base itself. With that being said, let's get into the build. Here we are at my base, here on my community servers at my tribe village, and this is my small modest house, and I really love the vibes of this place. I tried my best to do some proper decoration for this build as well. We've got some little gardens around, as you can see. Of course, we're here in the awesome autumn biome honest trails, which looks absolutely lovely. Those orange colors are really nice, which is of course why we wanted to live here. We've got this lovely waterfall. I built a little bridge there. We've got my gazebo there, and of course the main build itself. So let's take a closer look by going to the opposite side. That's usually the best way to approach it. So that's my neighbor, and then here we go with the main build, my main build over here. So we got the big building, and as you can see, I turned this part into a little bit of a dino pen because, well, you know, you need some space to keep your tames safe. So I've got my power mine here. I've got some more space for some smaller tames. It's only too high, so can't bring in anything too big, but I also can bring them into the courtyard through the main gate over there. So let's take a little look around. We got our turbo here as protection, my lovely Tarbosaurus from the Paleo mod, and then right here the path leads in to my little walkways, and there we go. We are just here to enjoy the view. We've got a lovely little garden out here, which is just to really taking the lovely life here, of course. Lots of these orange trees and shrubbery around, of course, because of the biome here on this trails, blended in with some more greenery from the JVH landscaping mod. And unfortunately, I've not got any elven statues, so we got some of these dwarven ones from Swartovheim instead, from the dwarven builders, and some little benches around, just so you can sit here, enjoy the views, take in the peace and quiet here in the lovely little gardens. And then if we follow the walkway over here, there's actually a full-on gazebo here, which I really like, using the wooden glass pieces from Architect Structures Remastered. I think they came out pretty nice indeed. We also have normal torches here, but then with a custom cosmetic from the Roman structure skins, which again is a custom cosmetic. It's a premium one, but they've got these really cool little pots that are the normal torch skins, which is really cool. Got a tree in here to kind of bring in some greenery as well. And overall, I just really like this place, just to relax and hang out. I've got my little dock over here as well, because we're a little river village. As you can see, the waterfall right here, and just general cool views of the whole village from my little dock. Well, let's not have any rain in my tour. And then of course I've got this little bridge here which goes over the waterfall, leads up to all the cliff platforms that we have to keep our flyers parked safely around town as well. and of course just gives an amazing view of all the houses that my tribe mates have been working on. And yeah, really gets you in a nice little look here. Really happy with the way this whole place is coming together. And yeah, it really looks good in my opinion. I also love the simplicity of this, by the way, because it's basically just a little half dome. Nothing really too special, but the vibes from here are just very, very nice. And I really like the look of this. And then of course it's time to go into the main build itself and take a look at that. But yeah, you can see some of these windows sticking out. I've got these walkways all the way around, which I also really enjoy. So you can just walk around the build, but you're still a little bit higher than normal ground. And then here we got one of the amazing views of the surrounding areas, the lovely taiga plains out there, the rivers here, and a little bit of the autumn as well. Still, we got more of these Roman skins on the standing torches, which are really, really nice. I've got my little travel station here as well if I need to transfer over to any of the other servers on the cluster. Quite convenient. And again, got a little garden out here as well, because on this side, this is the little courtyard. You can see my Gigantoraptor. There's some feeding troughs here as well to feed my tames. And yeah, got a lovely little garden here as well to kind of block it off. Got a little well to drink from when you're thirsty. Just bringing it all together. Just a nice little cozy courtyard out here. And of course, this is also where you would end up with if you go through the little dino pen layer, I suppose. Yeah, quite happy with the way this all blends together. Here, of course, we got this main gate for the little courtyard, so I can bring in some of my bigger tames like Turbo. I can bring in through the gate, and the Gigantoraptors park them safely in my courtyard, where they should be safe because there's some species plants around, which should, of course, keep any birds that fly in, yeah, from attacking any of my tames. Then over here, you can actually go into my crafting hall. It's not really fully set up because we have a shared crafting hall, so it's more for looks anyway. But yeah, I've got some of the crafting stations around here, and I still have some open space here because I wasn't quite sure what else I needed. So for now, I kind of left it open. I would have loved to place some tech stuff down to be able to craft and repair some tech gear, but it's a little bit big and doesn't really quite fit in here. But yeah, there's lots of space down here if I would ever need it. And then over here, we've got a little tribe meeting table, and each of the members has their own little chair with their own color-coded seats. So of course we got the cyan for me, and then all the different colors for the rest of the tribe. Standing here in this little open bit of my build, I really like this area just because it's so open. And then I got all the 3 current artifacts from Astraeus as well. There's a little bit of decoration around this place. Of course, it connects back up to the courtyard here as well. And you have some amazing views once again from the river landscape and the taigas beyond. Yeah, it's just a really nice little view. And I kind of liked having a tribe meeting place. I don't know if we'll ever use it for tribe meetings, but I like the idea that it's here, especially for a tribe build with the whole village going on. I think it does make sense. Of course, also a little bit of like fellowship vibes, right, where they have the meeting. Yeah, then we have, of course, more walkways all the way around if we would need it, but we can also go up into my base itself. So we got a little bit of a lounge area here in between, little fireplace to make it cozy, little desk to a beautiful view over here. We got the hairstyle desk here as well, with the view of the rest of the town and the forest. And maybe we want to play some poker one day. We got that here as well, just to kind of fill up the space. And I can even boost my crafting from here should I want to. It's right above the crafting hall, of course, so yeah, that should all work. And this takes us into the tech room, where I've got some tech decoration. I've got this little fridge from our home deco, which is quite cool. It's like a tech fridge. And then we got the sleeping pod, so I can get some experience if I'm logged off, you know. And I just kind of wanted to work it all together in one room instead of breaking the theme everywhere. And then, yeah, if we continue our way through, we got a little lounge here with these beautiful windows where we can enjoy the view of our gardens and our surroundings. So yeah, kind of like these big windows here for sure. And then we come into kind of like a kitchen area. So we got some of these lovely decorations around. We got the mortar and pestle, cooking pot, everything. I kind of tried to stay on theme a little bit. And we have a lovely balcony where I can enjoy my view of the town and of my neighbor's house, which is quite cool, of course. And then my bedroom is all the way back here as well. So yeah, we got a little bedroom going on with my personal cryo fridge, some extra storage, of course, and just a nice little place to relax. There's also a bed here, but I really should learn and log out in the sleeping pods, of course, because that's just more beneficial to do. And once again, a lovely balcony with some amazing views from the surrounding areas over here. And yeah, I'm just really happy with the way this whole build turned out. We were doing a medieval village. I didn't quite know what to build. I didn't want to just build something similar to the others. And then I saw Rivendell pop into my view and I was like, well, that would be really cool. I guess I can kind of fit it into the theme. It only became a little bit of a bigger build than I first anticipated, but I do really like the look of it. So of course it's heavily painted. All the wooden walls and stuff are painted in silver to get that nice little whitish look, and then all the pillars and stuff, they are painted in the drab color to get that little dark brownish look, which is quite nice actually. It's really fitting for a medieval kind of vibe. And then the roof itself is all the filth color, which gets this lovely green, which really blends in nicely with the surroundings. It's really nice, of course, next to all the plants, but since this is like an autumn biome with all the orange, it's a nice contrast as well, which makes the building stand out a little bit more. And if you see it from this angle, like, oh, it's just so cool. I really like the different shapes I brought in, because the meeting hall is a little bit more flat, of course, than the part on the right. And then the walkway with the curves at the side is really cool. The gazebo, even though it's quite a simple build, I do really like it as a decorational piece and an addition to the base. And the bridge itself with the little curve, I actually really do like how that turned out as well. So overall, I'm really happy with the build and I'm really in love with this place. And I just want to walk around it, explore it, just hang out in the gardens. I'm really happy with the result of this build. I hope you guys like it as well, and if you want to, you can visit it for yourself if you join my community servers. All the information for those are all available on my Discord, which is linked in the description below. And with that being said, that is actually kind of going to be the end for this video already. So if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you around in the next video or live stream. For now, goodbye.